Hey guys, welcome back to a new Lock PWC video. So the JP version just recently got a huge update and we're gonna cover that update in this video. So let's begin. First of all, obviously Rin did release. I have made a summon video of him. It's nothing big, I just did a free scout as always, but still. So if you look into his kit, let it load up. So it finally loaded up. Now if we go ahead and check his stats, he has 2500 constant kick boost and technical boost along with 500% to stat boost up on dribbling training and kick training, and the rest of the stuff is normal as every other character. So these huge stats that you see here on this character, it's not just him, it's like every character that has been released throughout the game has got this insane update now. And the worst of the things is that what's the point of getting the recent characters, training them up and all? Like, it has got to be a huge issue now. Many players are probably gonna leave the game, but first let's cover what happened. Now the first ever 4-star character, Itoshi, of course, he has 2000% constant kick boost and technical boost along with dribbling and blue lock machine stat up, I guess. And then there's probably no update on his special lecture. Yep, so the special lecture bonus and the additional skill level up, special training rate up and lecture rate up, those are the only stats which have not been touched on these characters. Everything else is pretty much the same on every character. Like, let's take an example of this. Itoshi has 2000% to constant boost, right? So we'll go and check out a really old character, the oldest one that I have maxed out. So out of the bunch here, it's probably this Shidou, right? Or no, actually this Ryo. He has the exact same amount of constant boost along with the training boost up as well. And since he has the lecture rate up and speed training, special training up along with all that stuff, and he also has the same amount of special lecture bonus. Let me go again there. Same amount of special lecture bonus as Itoshi. So like, what the hell? You're telling me this Ryo is better than 4-star Itoshi at level 150 now? Now that's a major update. The only advantage he probably has over that Ryo is that he's more competent in league battles and club matches. He's still relatively, he might even be the best character to use in that aspect. But yeah, now the cards got an insane update as well. 200% the stat of a normal training card. I don't know what that exactly means, but I'm guessing that's like much higher than just a multiplier. Like, we recently got to see this the insane boost on this guy, like 35 times the stat of a gold training card, right? So 200% is probably way higher than that. Even he got the update on his cards. What I don't understand is what's the point of it? Like, how does it work? And if every single character has it, I don't think there's any point in aiming for the bigger characters anymore. Like, if you have this old character side, let's just go down here and let's just say day 1 Kunigami, right? You might have this guy at level 75, 80 or something like that. Now instead of going for the latest recently released physical characters, like whom do I go for example? Physical it was in a really bad shape, I guess, but the latest one would probably be this Kunigami, Or like this Chigiri is part of it, but this Kunigami is completely physical, right? So instead of going for some character like that, but he's limited. Hmm. Let's just say this Igarashi. Okay, he is a much better example. So instead of going for this guy, if you have this guy at like let's just say one or two copies higher than him, you could just go for this guy and become better than your current team, like get a better team, I guess. I don't know how to put it exactly, because even team composition doesn't exist anymore actually. So that's the next point that I wanted to talk about. We'll go through the support cards later, but first I think this is more important to cover right now. So I'll get my normal kick team. So I usually use this team to train my kick, or not really. I actually use this Hiyori, but I still need another copy on him. Anyways, now as you can see, there's zero training skills now. So no matter how better your team composition was before, there's no point of it now. Zero team composition, no training skills at all. All you have to do is use your old ass cards which you have at level 100, take advantage of these constant stats, and you'll be good. The only cards which make like major difference is probably these UR cards, but we'll get into it. So yeah, no team composition. The only ones which are there are the ones like these on the EX cards which give you condition recovery and stuff, but that's about it. You got nothing else than that. This is actually so stupid, man. Like, why would they do this? Now next, if we go on to the support cards, obviously I was lucky enough to get this card to level 90, and I wasn't able to get it to level 100. I wish I did though. Like, I genuinely do level 100. This kick card is insane, and this UR card in general gives way more stats than the other ones. Obviously, like this card does give just about the same amount, I suppose. This one gives less, so it's like 2000% at max level. Now if we were to take a look at a recent card that I got maxed out, I guess this one, it has 2000% constant boost, right, along with 400% to kick training boost at level 90, not even 100. At level 90, this UR card has 200 2007,000 no what 2700% to constant boost on kick and technical stat, along with 540% to the training boost up. hmm that's a major difference right there. Like at level 90, it has 700% more constant boost and 140% more training boost, which is so much higher. And especially when you consider the fact that these UR cards, every single UR card released so far has been like dual card, which concentrates on two stats instead of just one. And since it's been like that, you'll get additional stats on the other stat, whatever it is buffing. Like for example, this is buffing technical, right? Now the special lecture bonus on this card is also way higher when compared to those other ones, because it's a UR card after all. We need to have at least that much. But the only cards that make difference in this game at this point are the UR cards, that's it, and that too the recent ones. I don't think these make much difference. Yup, they are the same and completely shitty as this previous ones. Okay, this one actually for some reason has more boost than that one. Hmm. Wait, is this card limited? Because I'm not too sure about it. It might not be limited, or it might be. I think it doesn't say that it's limited here. Hmm. It did specifically mention the name limited in English for this card's banner, so I don't think this is limited. So the UR cards that we are gonna be getting from here on out And the limited time ones like this card, which was limited time one, they're gonna have much higher stats than the SSR ones. Hmm. I still don't get the point of why they made this update. Now the next thing is the cards on these characters and support cards, I suppose. I'm supposing too much. Now let's take a look at Yukimiya here. This card and this card, they both have the same stuff of 200% stat of a normal training menu card, it says in translation, I think. And then this card, this actually says 130% stat of a star card. Now what's the difference between a star card and a normal training card? I have no fucking clue. I mean, seriously, how am I supposed to know anything about that? Now this is the egoist card, right? Now this one says that it has 110% the stat of a egoist card. Hmm. Now how am I supposed to take that? What is the meaning of that? I don't know. These recent EX cards are called as egoist cards, and these are the old ones. Now this Bachira one, I'm pretty sure has the 275% boost of training menu card. The same thing that these characters have at level 100 or 150, whatever it may be, right? It's 200%. But the older cards like this Bachira one, and I'm pretty sure the Itoshi one too, yep, they have much higher stats, 275%. So 75% more than the usual amount. This one has 10% more than the level 100 or 150 ones of those. Now this is gonna be interesting or not, I suppose. It has the same stuff. Like level 1 card is 210%, level 50 card is 225%, then level 65 100 cards are 275% for the older ones. Egoist ones will go like, let me check. Yeah, that's like 100%, 110, 120 and 130, right? 110, 120 and 140 actually. The jump is higher at level 100, and it also gives a turn extension. I don't think they messed anything with the turn extension. I myself have done a training to make sure that I understand the difference between the normal training cards and the EX or UR ones. And let me tell you, they work pretty much the same in terms of the difference. Like for example, let's just say this Yukimiya card, right, with pretty good characters on it and max special lecture bonus and constant boost. Let's just say it gives somewhere around like 10 billion stats for me, right? Let's just say it gives 10 billion stats. Now if we take a look at this card, right, with the same amount of boost on this card, I would get something around what, like 30 billion maybe, or 20 to 30 billion or even higher. And this card would have even more stats than the your one, or pretty much equal, because the level difference, right? The level difference makes all the difference here. Okay, no. Now I'll also take a look at Ego Jinpachi. I don't think there's any difference on this guy though. He's still pretty stupid as always. Like why would they even release a character like this and bring such a mechanic? And yeah, he has the same amount of shit as the 4-star characters, the latest ones too. I have to mention that, of course. And where does it mention any of his stuff? I have not translated this, but I'm pretty sure it says nothing there. At least give us a number, damn it. Seems like there's nothing different on this guy. I mean, nothing much different. They did update him on the day of the update. I don't think they brought these changes on him. I guess the game wasn't completely updated back then, but now it is. Now if you check out the workout gear, don't worry, the workout gear has remained pretty much the same. Wait. Okay, yeah, it remains the same. There is no difference on the workout gear. All of those have remained the same, and so the stats are going to be multiplied by that number still. So what am I missing now? I guess I've covered everything. Now let's talk about the consequences of this update. It really removes the enjoyment factor of this game. Like the major factor of this game that I really enjoy is pulling units, like multiple copies of them, slowly leveling them up, getting my team composition up, and then training and getting more stats. Obviously, that's the whole reason I even play this game. Now that they've removed that factor, I don't know what to feel about it. I don't like training on the JP version anymore. I usually just tend to go ahead, put on an auto training character, and move out of the game after doing my freebies. Not even dailies. I don't even do my dailies at this point. It's gotten pretty boring, and this update just makes it even more boring. I hope they do something about this because nah, man, I just don't feel the same anymore. Like, just look at this auto, yeah, who released like a few months back. Xmas Nagi, he actually makes sense since the Intel team was in a pretty good spot, but still, those are my highest ranking characters right now. Hmm, actually, man, the math skills are still the same. I've checked it out, they still didn't change anything on those, but this update really made it so that having fun in the game is no more something we can do. Like, sure, some people might be satisfied with the older characters getting buffed, but them getting buffed to a level that it makes the newer characters completely pointless is bad. It's terrible. Like, no, we just don't want that. Anyways, that's it for this video. I don't think I'll be making any kid discussion videos for a while now, because almost every single character has the same shit, bro. Like, what do I have to say? You get pretty much the same amount of constant boost, training boost. The special lecture bonus doesn't change much, and just for covering the special abilities of the characters, I don't think I need to make a separate video. So I guess no more voice videos for a while, and I plan on actually diversifying the games I play on this channel. I'm waiting for certain games to release, so hopefully you guys will show me support when I do try out the other games. Anyways, see you all in the next one. Till then, take care.